Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another part of Let's Play Eador, Masters of the Broken World on Overlord difficulty. So it seems that our army finally starting to work, our Pegas here, and now doing at least some damage, and for some reason then they don't feel that fragile. So I'll try to farm as many locations as possible today, get some more gold, because there are still some basic buildings we should build in the capital. I'd like to get to like dungeon and Magic Well with Crystal Garden sound pretty good to me. And after that, our another like long-term goal is to get the Griffin Nest so that we can get tier 3 units. And compared to Pegasus, these guys work immediately once you get them, and they work really well. They're expensive as hell, but for this army they're amazing, and they can do some quite ridiculous damage. So yeah, I'd really like to get them. Not sure if we'll be able to get the one step further once we get the Griffins, to get Phoenixes, to get the real powerhouse of this army. But well, even if we are not lucky and don't find Phoenix eggs, just with Griffins, this army works quite well. And yeah, this is basically what I would like to show. If we could get the Pegasus on top of that, would be even better. But this is like the final unit I'm like aiming for with this army. That's the goal. Okay, so let's start. We have one more tier 3 location. These necromancers should be able to do that. And then I checked what we have to the north. Actually decent. We have two orcish provinces with both with 3 locations, plus the locations that we now have available here are quite good as well. So we should have enough targets for quite a while, which is always the most important thing. By the way, how does it look like with rituals? Don't have to worry about them for 2 turns. So I'll just hit end turn so that we can start killing stuff. Uh, well, this is much easier than what I expected. So let's quickly do that. Honestly, it's maybe even disappointing. Well, 2 ghouls, at least something. Um, Started here. Thinking astral energy should be fine with that. Try to kill the black wizard. Good. We're now gonna take some damage because we don't have a stone skin up, but we should survive quite easily. Basically taking no damage. Maybe now from the ghoul. Oh. Oh. And the sorcerer is trying to kill himself almost successfully. Hmm. I don't think that we have to waste gems here. Especially when the zombie blocks the path for the ghoul that can't get to the weaker Pegasus. Okay, can we clear it now? Maybe it can, so we'll just heal up first. Yeah, we can clear it. Okay, so that was much easier than what I expected. But sadly the reward is probably gonna be worse as well. Let me see here. Resistance, and the reward is garbage indeed. I was hoping we can get like, I don't know, 600-700 from this fight at least. Oh, never mind. Keep exploring. Oh, 200 gold. Nice. And now, let's quickly check our border. Now, no one is getting closer yet. And we know that these provinces will be pretty hard to conquer. So I think it's still safe to move north. And we are gonna start here. Okay, buildings. Let's start with the magic well. First these two, then we move to Stonemason's Guild into dungeon. That's the plan now, I think. What does it look like, by the way? 41-3. That's not bad. Just gems could do some improvement. Okay, more locations. Good, good, good. Oh, wow. And those are mages towers, which means... Where is that? Demonologist, that's a good target. Brigands. Or I was hoping for some battle mages, but no luck. Here are battle mages. So we have at least one battle mages location. They almost always give pretty good loot. Okay, 124 gems still. Oh, we can't get the crystal garden yet. What do we need? We need crystal of force. Well, it's still 1 gem per turn. So let's get that. I have to keep an eye on how many gems we have in the reserve. Don't want to burn too many. Still have to keep something for spells. Dark Ritual. Just make sure that we don't get too many dwarves. Wow, even more targets. Another one. Damn. What about you? And though it's only 20 gems at this point is probably too many. Um, I would like to avoid problems with population mood in another province. I think I'm gonna pay for the irrigation system. What? I didn't expect the rebellion now. It looked like I gotten rid of all the population for this turn. 2, 4, 6. That's a bad idea moving on this hill. Just move forward with our swords, just give target to the engineer, same as previous pricings. Just have to make sure that the hero doesn't take too much damage. Oh, they're not coming closer. That's unfortunate. 2, 4, 6. Okay, never mind. I have to go back. I want to get them in range of the heroes still. Oh, weapon failure. That can be a problem. Hopefully it's just arrows. But next turn we, or even this turn we have to repair, of course. You can move closer. You still have enough damage to get a kill there. That's important. Excuse me. And going. That's interesting. Why would you move there? And this guy now would actually take damage without the parry active. Yeah, now just doesn't attack. This doesn't make any sense. How many arrows do we have? 4. Should probably keep them. How many arrows do you have? Still 5. Really, 5 damage. Wow. I think I have to use one more arrow. How the hell is it possible he's doing so much damage? Uh, this is the reason. Armor piercing shot. Okay, that was painful. I think we're gonna use the guide for the next rebellion. Let's see, I think I still want to take a hit point. But damn, this was a lot of damage. Can we get storehouse? We can. No, I'm not repairing the cloak. I will have to do it manually. Oh, did I hit it anyway? I wanted to use the single repair option, but I misclicked. Never mind. So we have the cloak repaired. Can you maybe buy something like armor? I think we have the armor. Just have to wait for a bit. No, it's not worth using Chalice of Life. It's too expensive. We can afford to get the Crystal Guardian. Okay, and I have to be really careful what I do with gems. Go. Mm, this could be dangerous. I'll have to split them up if I fly in too early and they focus their attacks on just one unit. They will kill Pegasus easily. I'll just wait. It'll take how many? Like 3 hits? Yeah, look at the damage. And that's the strongest one that we have. What are our options? We don't have that many, we just have to whap someone, I think. This fight can be pretty dangerous. They have forced march. This one has. Maybe I'll just have to kite them a bit. Hmm. Damn, this doesn't look good. Let's see. Can we kill this one? I could kill him, then web one of them. And they would still be able to kill Pegasus. Wow. Now we really need a kill. Good. I had to avoid a counter attack. Next one. How many webs do we have? Just one. Mm, another option would be to just use the web here. Make room. Oh, you have charge. Oh. Do something like this. Which means we managed to avoid counter attacks and stacks of damage armor. You can get your heal. Can I do something to kill another orc and then avoid being hit? Nope, but I'm still gonna do it. That was quite dangerous, but this guy is far stronger than anything else around, so I was kinda hoping that they just won't all focus on him. Hmm. We are down to one stack, which means it's safe to land here, especially since we just got one shot. Um, I'll just play slower, now it's safe. I'm just gonna heal, fly back, and wait for them to split up, hopefully. I think I'm even gonna wait. I'm not gonna use astral energy. Don't think that we really need it. Come on. There we go. It was risky at one moment, but it worked. So good for us. And this actually probably not enough to get level ups. At least for the hero, he can probably get it. Yep. More spells. And what do we have? French tactics is useless, summoning is useless, so just grab even more spells. Oh, 40 gems, perfect. Good, good, good. And we have a halfling village. Oh, halfling villages are usually quite rich, but of course not this time. But still at least one extra gem per turn, and also there are 4 locations. That's quite tempting. What do we have here? Demons, adventurers. Oh, we have mercenary guild. What does that mean? Is there something for this army? Is there a tier 1 unit that will work with this army? That would replace healers? And the answer is no. I don't think that we can get anything from the mercenary guild to improve this build. It's really built around Pegasi with griffins, so we are not replacing those with anything. As a splash for tier 3, it's cleric is the best option, and for tier 1, it's fairies or healers. There is nothing else for the first from the first tier. There tier 1 like a caster or something, good caster or neutral caster or range unit, because we don't really need that many healers for the army. We can use like 2 splash units, but I don't think there's anything in the mercenary guild. Hmm. I don't think that we can get any help from them. That's quite disappointing. So you don't get the guild that often, and when we get it, we really don't need to use it. Okay, let's kill. What do we kill? Let's kill those demons. Let's clear both the mercenary guild and demons, then we move on. 411. That should be enough for the stonemasons guild. So let's build it. And we have a new province, which means we can get the mine. 49.6. It's better, and we now can afford some metals. Oh, and we are about to get a rebellion, but we have a guard, which means we probably don't have to worry about this province. And I will try to remember it, to use rituals now every turn. We need all 3 of these. Okay, that should be easy. Let's wait a turn. Just want to get them closer. And please, someone do enough damage to one-shot these imps. Who's the one with the charge? You are. Almost. So I'll just do it this way. And we are Almost done. Good. How does it look like with the resistance? Only 6. I think it's enough. In this case, I will take the double morale just because it's a double level up. This is definitely stamina and mass healing. Yeah, that's one of the few mass spells we don't need. When I saw the mass for the first word, I was like, okay, here it is. We got what we need, and then it was the healing. So never mind. More locations, good. It's still worth it attacking those adventurers. I mean, we don't need the guild, so we don't need anything for exploration but either because the swords are quite decent that we are using. Okay, I'm just gonna attack halflings. It's it's a promising target, so let's try it before we leave. Let's get the pub and another ritual. Oh, 21, that's nice. We even have enough money for the dungeon if we want to build it. Let me see. 47.6. I'm gonna do it. And the next turn there should be some difference because we already have some corruption. Go. 12 units is not too bad. We can kill maybe 4 per turn, at least when it comes to halflings. Just to be careful not to get too close to dwarves. Even if he has sly boots, he's dead. So let's do it. Who's next? Should probably attack from this tile. Do you have sly boots? Of course you do. It's not a guaranteed kill, but I'm gonna do it. I want to fly away from the core of the army so that I can just retreat to safety. It's fine. Yeah, and this is forcing them to split up. Which means I can do the same thing basically now. Oh, that hurt. And the dwarf even has a forced march. Of course, a mountain knowledge. Hmm. Okay, you have sly boots. You don't. gonna need a tank, but I probably can't do it yet. Yeah, I just need to get rid of as many range units as possible. Heal up. What I can do is just fly away for one turn, so that I avoid an unnecessary hit. And now it's time for a stone skin, turn around. Just checking again that he doesn't have forest march. Okay, go. If you ever want to finish this fight, I will have to be quite aggressive. Turn around. How much or how many turns do we have? Like 3 turns for the stone skin. That should be enough. Hmm. It suddenly seems to be squishier than how it looked like with those counter attacks where we are not doing any damage. Um, let's use the same Pegasus we've used already, trying to get a medal. The chance is pretty low, but maybe we get lucky. And this was a really, really, really good fight. Look at their levels. Should be level ups for half of the army at least. Let's see. Range defense for you, for the Pegasus. I think resistance, double hit points. Um, the counter attack will be useless later. I'd rather have the stamina. Ooh. I'd like to get swiftness. Makes everything so much easier when we can retreat after attacking. But double stamina is better. We can wait with the swiftness. Oh, another monolith. Good. And another rebellion. I think this time I will use adventures. In case they fail, we can still use the hero. And they didn't regenerate at all. Probably the next goal will be get the guards. Princess Lands. Can we do Princess Lands in the 4th ring? Probably not yet. Okay, let's build a pop. They were quite unhappy after we conquered the province, so let's fix that. And what can we do now? These are not good targets. We can do undead. We can maybe do bandits. I'm not even sure about that. Demons. It's a third ring, so we would face actual demons and possibly more than one, which is more than we can handle. Knightly Order, probably too much as well. I was hoping for some casters, really. But still, at least those undead, and we have another province, which means the income is looking better and better. Um, the next goal is probably Mercenary Guild. Get the armory. And now we just need to get the gold as fast as possible so that we can replace this guard. What does it look like? 91%. Yeah, we are about, or we are almost done with this province, exploring it. Okay, so undead, and we have the illusionary battle available. Okay, let's see anything. Yep, it's gonna be healing, stamina. Those are quite disappointing. But hero is like halfway to level 15, which means like 2 more fights. Also, we could use more spells, but I don't want to waste resources on library unless it's really necessary. Still can't afford to waste resources. I like to think about those locations that we have available now. If I want to try something, also think about Princess Lands. It's 11-1 province, so it's tempting, but it's so far away from everything that it's gonna be pretty tough fight. I think. What can we expect there? Horsemen, guardsmen, some tier 1 units that we can kill easily. Maybe. It's one of those fights that I'd like to check and then decide if we can do it or not. Problem is we really can't afford to waste time. So should probably go only after targets that are basically guaranteed kill. Then just go to Orcish tribes or this Orcish province again, and then head for this province. Look at all these targets. Battle mages, necromancers, demonologists. Yeah, that's a lot of money. Actually, these necromancers are in necromancer's dungeon, so won't be able to kill them. It's still, and here's the monolith guarded only by Gargos, so we can get that now. I'm probably gonna ignore the Princess Lands. We can return there later. Let me quickly check if anybody's coming closer. Nope, not really, so we still have time. For the next part, he'll just kill some undead, kill some orcs, and again clear as many locations as possible. Get another or access to more reliable guards. Then I'm most likely gonna move the scout first, one more tier 2 or second ring province, and then we'll start exploring a third ring. Hopefully at the time when we are done exploring this province, you'll be able to reliably farm a third ring. So that's the plan. But as I said, that will be for the next part. And as usual, I hope that you like this part, that you're gonna join me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.